Hello and welcome back on my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cici, and lately I have been dabbling into the manga universe. On my weekly series, Manga Recommendations for Beginners, I'm looking into what other people have recommended for manga beginners to start with, and I am reading them potentially together with you, and I will make my own recommendation if I consider the recommendation to be a good recommendation for a beginner. Today, let's look into a recommendation by Captain Ryan. I already got the book here, and it came with a little keychain gift, and it apparently is a limited edition. I'm not sure if the limited edition is due to the keychain gift or if the manga itself is a limited edition, but it looks like the same cover that Captain Ryan has recommended. So let's look into what Captain Ryan has to say.
All right, another series I want to recommend is Spy Family. Now, Spy Family is actually still being serialized. It's a currently ongoing series. In English, there's only about 2 volumes that have been released. I believe the 3rd volume comes out in December. I'm really looking forward to getting that. Spy Family follows this group of characters, the main character being Twilight, who is a spy by profession. So in order to complete his mission, Twilight has to recruit a fake family of sorts in order to infiltrate a school building. So he adopts a child named Anya, who just so happens to be a telepath. She can read people's minds. But of course, Twilight doesn't know this. And then to tie the whole family off together, Twilight also, quote unquote, marries a girl named Yor, who also just so happens to be an assassin. But of course, Twilight doesn't know that. So it creates this really funny dynamic between this family, where the father's the spy, but he's trying to keep that a secret. And the mother's an assassin, but she's trying to keep that a secret. And then there's the daughter, who's a telepath and who knows both of their secrets, but also doesn't want to let them know that she's a telepath. So it's really weird. It's got this really funny dynamic between the 3 characters. It's got really funny moments. I laughed out loud reading this manga. So yes, I am so excited to read more. I know in Japan, where they have a lot more volumes of Spy Family published, the series is doing really well and it's really popular over there. I think it's just a matter of time before Spy Family gets an anime adaptation. So yes, I definitely recommend Spy Family for anyone. It's super good, lots of fun. Get it while it's hot. All right, it's
Okay, that sounds quite interesting. It sounds like this could be a really funny one. I'm quite intrigued. I'll have to look up how many are released right now because December has passed. It kind of is weird if you are the type of person who likes to binge a series, so it's quite important to know that this series isn't finished and not all published. But let's dive in and see if we enjoy this one. 50 minutes later and I'm done. This was wonderful. I think I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. It is very close to 5 out of 5 stars. I just feel like there were maybe a few minor details. It didn't touch me emotionally, you know? That's, for me, mostly the difference between 4 and 5 stars. I think that the story in itself made a lot of sense. There were a few minor things where like, left the logic at the door, but I think that this is completely due to everything in mangas being a little bit exaggerated, the storyline and the logic not being as flawless as I would expect them in books. And I do think that it doesn't get as far as it is unbelievable, even for people who are not used to it. Other than that, I don't think that you do need any pre-knowledge of culture, not manga culture, not Japanese culture or whatever, to understand and enjoy this at all. It is a cute family, it's a fun and enjoyable storyline. It's just a lot of fun in a weird way, and I am absolutely continuing on in this series. I do believe that this could potentially become my favorite series out of all the series that I've read so far. Even though some of the first volumes I enjoyed a little bit more because something touched me emotionally, I feel like this has the strongest storytelling so far. I did like that it built it on slowly, that we start out meeting the father and then we are on this journey understanding how this family came together and why this family has such strange components, and they have this one combined mission in a way, and that brings them sort of together, and that is just very beautifully crafted. And I also think that this makes it very accessible for manga beginners because you are not thrown into a very confusing plot situation where, or like world situation where you have to, through episodes, get bits and pieces to understand what's going on and how this everything works. This is really beautifully done. I am super excited for the next one, and I can absolutely recommend this for other beginners as well. Well, I can also recommend this for not beginners, but yes, total recommendation from my end. So absolute thumbs up. Thanks Captain Ryan too for recommending this. And this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment because I love comments so much, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell to be notified as soon as I upload another manga recommendation video for beginners. I really hope to see you again on my channel really soon. Until then, bye!
Just loving